Can you tell me a story?
Sure. Once upon a time, a mom needed a new car.
Was she brave?
She was tired, mostly. But she went to Carvana.com and found a great car at a great price. No secret treasure map required.
Did she have to fight a dragon?
Nope, she bought it 100% online. From her bed, actually.
Was it scary?
Honey, it was as unscary as car buying could be.
Did the car have a sunroof?
It did, actually.
Okay, good story.
Car buying you'll want to tell stories about. Buy your car today on
Carvana.
Delivery fees may apply.
Who's got the deadliest snatch?
Ooh, well, at least one of them has been dead for decades.
This week, the Season 9 divas step up to the plate and shoot their shot at the Snatch game, and for the most part, it's a hit.
It's Lisha with a G, mama.
Peppermint blazes trails and shares her identity with the rest of the cast and is received with love.
And the runway this week is a Madonna do-over, yet somehow there are still some duplicates on the runway.
Doop, doop, doop. Plus an exciting lip-sync battle that shows Peppermint's assassination skills.
Are you ready for an all-new Race Chaser Class C?
Say it in your Candace Kane voice.
M.
Oh.
M. Mom! Race Chaser. Race Chaser. Yeehaw! Race Chaser. Race Chaser. Yeehaw! Hello.
Hello.
Hello, and welcome back to Race Chaser Class C.
Classy.
A podcast dedicated to the discussion, dissection,
And dissemination.
of every single episode of RuPaul's
Drag Race.
Starting from the very beginning.
This is the beginning.
Oh, you got some flavor on that one.
It's my jazz and piano. This is the beginning. Jazz and piano, darling. Tell him your name, bitch.
My name's Alaska. What the fuck is yours?
I'm Willam, jazz and piano.
Jasmine Piano. That's my new drag name.
That should be Bobby Campbell's drag name.
Jasmine Piano. That's so hot.
It is, isn't it? Put it in the file.
From the House of Piano, sweetie.
She's one of them Steinway bitches. The girls last week.
188 keys, sweets.
Oh, an extra 100. Top level, bottom level.
Oh, wait. Yeah, 88.
No worries.
Sorry, bitch. I don't fucking know.
You're not a math girl.
We're talking about RuPaul's Drag Race Season 9,
I love
Episode
that show.
6. Why don't you tell us what happened last week?
Last week, the Pit Crew girls participated in a mini challenge, which Alexis won, and her prize was to assign roles in Kardashian, the musical. Everybody was pretty okay with it, except for Nina, who wanted to be Black China. And she will always want to be Black China. And your children will know she will want to be Black China. Todrick served as choreographer for the challenge, which both Alexis and Shay excelled in that.
Oh, I am.
Oh, who told you that? My friends tell me every day. People stop me every day. And after a faux fur runway, Luther Vandross, Shay was deemed the winner while Farrah and Cynthia were in the bottom. The lip sync was in sync, but neither of the queens were sent home because Ru called an audible, which is a sports term, and decided to send Eureka home based on doctor's orders. Eureka left with love in her heart and an open invitation to return for Season 10, which brings us to Season 9, Episode 6, which is Snatch Game.
Episode 6?
Sometimes the words don't come out right, but let's just keep it pumping, Queen.
The lipstick message from Eureka reads, well, shit, Biggie is out, but this is not the last of me. Love, Eureka.
Farrah is distraught that Eureka is gone because that was her best friend. They hit it off from the jump.
Sure.
And Eureka won't be jumping for a while with the knee, so.
No. Alexis takes a moment to celebrate Shay, but she also points out that the judges loved her as Kris Jenner, and she believes had she had a better runway look, she would have been deemed the winner. Okay. Now, Shay, you were the winner, but if I would have done better, I would have been the winner.
But much like Isaac Mizrahi in Unzipped, but you can't, you're in that chair. It's like I want someone to say that to Alexis, but you didn't, bitch. Ja. So Shay is standing up for Nina, saying just because Nina sometimes is down on herself doesn't mean she doesn't want to be here. Because Farrah says, "Do you even want to be here? Because it feels like you don't." And Nina feels some sort of way, but Nina isn't necessarily always confrontational. Sometimes she's like a hermit crab, you know? Hermit crabs have great exteriors, beautiful, but sometimes inside, you can't tell what they're thinking.
She's an introverted artist for sure. And the judges definitely see something special. And Farrah says, Rue doesn't look at me the way that she looks at you.
Which is true. She doesn't.
Yeah.
Because Farrah's been given props her whole life, probably, and Nina maybe hasn't. And RuPaul's rewarding what she sees as creativity instead of what she sees as, you went to the mall, you got some Louboutins.
Now in the interview chair, Alexis Michelle says it's time to trim the fat. Nina for being down on herself, Farrah for not being able to stick out from the pack, and Cynthia for only being able to do Cynthia. Which I think she just announced the next 3 eliminations. Am I wrong?
Literally. She gave an order of execution.
They are not fooling
They're not being
around.
subtle.
They're not afraid of telegraphing how this season is going. Clearly,
they're on their own Discord.
Sure.
The next day, RuPaul comes into the workroom and says, literally echoes what Alexis just said. The time has come to separate the basic bitches from the fierce ass queens.
It's time for a Snatch game.
We know the tea. You imitate a celebrity, you make RuPaul laugh, or you get chopped. RuPaul comes through for the workroom walk around, and Nina talks with Ru about playing the victim. And RuPaul tells Nina she's super talented and she believes in her. Mm-hmm. And Nina is planning to do Jasmine Masters, and RuPaul loves this idea because RuPaul pees for Jasmine.
She does. This is back when you could do Ru Girls still. Mm-hmm. They put an end to this shortly after this, I believe.
I think this season. Yeah, because this is the second time Alyssa's been done in 2 years. Violet did her.
Right. And Michelle takes umbrage with it, but we'll get to that later. RuPaul talks to Sasha, who's choosing to do Marlena Dietrich. And Sasha says she's not known for being funny. She attempts her second choice, which is third wave feminist Judith Butler with Ru, but it doesn't really translate. And RuPaul says, huh.
Yeah, Sasha is a serious and intense person by her own admission, but she's hoping to crack some jokes. And jokes are what Alexis is ready with and armed for her Liza Minnelli impression. RuPaul says she wants to make sure it's going to be funny, which after laughing through her Liza, it's like, huh? Don't you know it's going to be funny, bitch?
Joyce DeWitt? Are you doing Joyce DeWitt based on the wig?
That would be a great drag name, Joyce DeClit.
Oh my god. Well, good luck on social media with a name like that. Take it from me.
Oh yeah. Alaska Thunderfoot.
Since now you can't even say the word gay on social media without being flagged.
Oh really?
In the algorithm. Yeah, it's really
it's
bleak. Anyway, Cynthia, but we're allowed to swear on this fucking podcast, so fuck, clit, pussy.
And our bleak of the week is Cynthia, as
bleak
Sophia.
Of the week.
Well, it is
Sneech
bleak.
Of the week.
No, this is bleak. This ain't a sneech, because they're setting Cynthia up. RuPaul tells her it's kind of the same as your regular personality. Okay,
but that's not a bad thing.
Jessica Simpson and me, kind of the same. Latrice said it. She said, is Willam even... How much is Willam? How much is Jessica?
But usually...
It works to play into your strong suit.
Yes. They sometimes tell people, if you're worried about Snatch Game, don't do a character that's so far from you. Do something you can kind of just be yourself, and it works.
The exact opposite. Do something so unknown like Joan of Arc or God, and then you can make it anything. Or the devil, like how Trinity did. Yeah. So the middling range is never where you want to be. Be strong and wrong. Or just strong and right.
Well, we get
The
right
Sna-
into the Snatch game, and the contestants are Dennis O'Hare and Candace Kane.
which is amazing because we get to hear Candace Kane say, "Hit it," which is my favorite number.
We've got Trinity as Amanda Lepore, Sasha Marlena Dietrich, Aja Alyssa Edwards. Oh my God. Nina's Jasmine Masters. Farrah is Gigi Gorgeous. Alexis is Liza Minnelli. Peppermint is NeNe Leakes. Valentina is Miss Columbia. Shay is Naomi Campbell. And Cynthia is Sofia Vergara.
Now, just to give you a basic overview of this, Peppermint, Farrah, and Cynthia aren't really making RuPaul laugh, which is kind of weird because they're all playing characters that are known for their wit and their one-liners. Gigi Gorgeous is fucking hilarious. All of her friends always tell her you should do stand-up comedy. And
Yeah,
Farrah
really
knows
funny.
her. Farrah knows her. And when she makes a joke about Gigi eating organic and non-GMO, gluten-free, anybody's been in Gigi's fridge, all you know it's just beverages.
Yeah.
That could have been the joke there. There's so many jokes that you could make that I could make just by knowing Gigi that would be funnier. And I'm really surprised that Farrah didn't pick up on that. She's also seen blithely tossing the sponsor Anastasia lip gloss, which is kind of disrespectful to the sponsor, I would think.
No,
But
it
it's something.
isn't.
Yes, it is.
They tell her later you should have thrown more cosmetics over your fucking shoulder, and she only threw one thing.
I know they tell her that because Gigi actually does that. But
Yes.
if I was a sponsor and I saw my product getting chucked, I would be like, can you not throw my shit on the floor? But then
You wouldn't want Pheromone to throw Suck Less Face and Body behind her back doing Gigi
Girl,
Gorgeous.
the Suck Less Face and Body website isn't even up right now. I don't know if we
Why?
paid I don't know. I keep asking them. I'm like, did we not pay the domain server? What's the matter?
Oh,
I don't know why, but we're getting it fixed. Hopefully soon. But then Jasmine Masters does the same thing in regards to disrespecting the product and says, "What season were you on? I don't even know." But it's funny, so it gets a pass,
Yeah.
Jasmine is Nina Bonina Brown is so funny as Jasmine Masters. She embodies her so much that even I'm confused.
What is this wig that Nina Bonina is wearing, though, as Jasmine? That isn't the one. When I think of Jasmine Masters, I think of a black bob with the bangs and just...
Or the spit curled Betty Boop.
Sure. But she's wearing this kind of side 613 blonde, which isn't what I necessarily think of. But you know what? At a certain point, if your impression is that good, it really doesn't matter what you wear or what you look like.
Yeah.
If it's funny, it's funny.
I agree.
Valentina's kind of funny here. She's
Yeah.
getting we're not really going to pay that much attention to you edit on this episode.
So is
It's-
Trinity.
Yeah.
Because
It's
her
you get
Amanda-
a couple of laughs and then that's, then we're done.
You know what? Valentina did her job in this. She started strong with the intro. She acted like RuPaul was Steve Harvey. And she gave an opportunity for RuPaul to shine, saying, "We all look alike, I get it." And be funny. And Valentina did her job. Trinity, same thing. Did her job. Was succinct, louder, faster, funnier, brevity's the soul of wit, all that good stuff. The girls that tried to
Yes.
really make a meal of their answers were literally told by RuPaul, and we went a long way for that.
Marlena Dietrich.
Was it? Yeah, that
Yeah.
was it was still funny, but it definitely took the scenic route for that answer. Shay, super funny as Naomi, talked about borrowing a cricket phone from Jasmine.
Yes, which then
Nina Bonina Brown.
Peppermint tries to steal that joke later, and it just sort of gets no response because it's we've already made the joke about the cricket phone and
Yeah.
Peppermint's having a hard time here.
She is. And she's funny, so that's weird to see. But NeNe has so many catchphrases that she could have just done some of them and had it work better for her. But I think she was trying to be in the moment, and it just wasn't the day for her. This is where we get the Trinity classic, Where Are the Jokes?
I wrote that one down too. Where are the jokes?
Which is funny.
We really need to know.
We need to know.
But yeah, Cynthia's having a hard time with Sofia Vergara. There's not really any jokes. Where are the jokes? The whereabouts of the jokes remain unknown.
Sasha was intelligent and funny. It was
cerebral.
But I was impressed with her on this. She found the jokes. Alexis Michelle was a dynamo. She did everything right. I feel like she got up to do a number too, because there's one point where they show her settling back down, and I was like, I bet she did a song.
Probably.
You know she did. She said, "Hit it."
Yeah, this is a great challenge for her. She's very fucking funny, and she knows everything about Miss Liza. It was a great moment for Alexis Michelle, of course.
And they put her in a spot where they knew she could be close to Rue to play with her.
Sure.
She's an end cap. All the girls, if you're an end cap, that means that they like you.
Yeah. Why don't we take a quick break?
Okay, let's do that.
Chime is changing the way people bank. They offer the most rewarding, fee-free banking, and it's built just for you.
I don't want to interrupt here, but I want to chime in. They're not like traditional old banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Plus, they have thousands of fee-free ATMs. There's nothing more frustrating than added fees when you're just trying to access your own money.
Exactly. So with Chime, you are not just switching banks, you are upgrading to America's #1 choice for banking with a Chime checking account.
And how about some of these benefits? All benefits here, honey. Get 5% cash back on a Chime card in a category of your choice, like gas or groceries. And you get savings that grow faster with 3.75 APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average.
And don't forget, they also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
We all need to be proactive in our own finances and understand what our money's doing, and banking can be confusing. There's so many hidden fees and policies that are different at each bank, so you have to look out for you, and with Chime you can do that.
Yes, God, and don't just settle. Find what works for you and get the perks and benefits that are beneficial to your life. Check out Chime.
Honey, I did. I'm a Chime user, and Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today.
Head to chime.com/drag. That is chime.com/drag. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided for MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime Bank Partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required.
Checking account ranking based on a J.D. Power survey published October 20th, 2025. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, SpotMe, and travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your business, everybody needs a website. Otherwise, you're just out there making your business happen with what? Word of mouth? No, ma'am. If you've got a passion project that you're starting, if you want to start making drag watches that are purely ornamental, made for the sole purpose of a queen touching her wrist during lip sync when the song lyrics say, time. That idea is brilliant and needs a website. This is why you need Squarespace, because Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain. Showcase your offerings with a professional website, then you can grow your brand and get paid all in one place. Plus, they have integrated SEO tools, which means search engine optimization, I think, so you can show up more often on search engines. And their Blueprint AI design tool, which can get a fully custom website built in just a few steps if you want to do the whole AI thing. Plus, you can connect your socials, set up easy ways for your customers to buy your products, and even schedule appointments with you. It's all right there on Squarespace. I've scaled a number of businesses in my time, and they have all needed websites because websites just legitimize you, you know? And Squarespace is a great spot for a creative person like me who needs to make a website and has great ideas but doesn't necessarily know the HTML, QRL, TMV of it all, you know? Because I'm not an IT whiz. at all. But Squarespace makes it easy for me to select what I want and then put out a wonderful website. And it could be the same for you. You need to check out squarespace.com/drag for a free trial. And then when you're ready to launch, just use the offer code DRAG to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain, which is kind of the same thing. Squarespace.com/drag.
We are back, and it's time for Mirror Chats. And Peppermint, much like Ellen on the cover of Time, says, "Yep, I'm trans."
Mm-hmm. And what they don't show is production stopping, putting Queens on ice for 5 minutes while they discussed it. And
Wait,
then,
really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Peppermint has talked about this. When this happened, they stopped production because it had never been done on camera. And at this point, they had never had an openly out trans contestant. Peppermint was the first. And the reason she was able to get on was because she concealed her gender identity during the casting. Because if she would have said she was trans in the casting, she would not have gotten on the show, because at this point, the show had a clear cut line. They said, if you're trans, if you have boobs, you're not cast. Because the casting agents would ask their friends, like me, like Manila, does Jiggly have boobs? Does so-and-so live as a woman? Does she have another Facebook account where she's a girl? Tell her to take it down. Like, all of those kind of things played into casting. So this was Peppermint infiltrating it from the inside and doing a service for all of the trans women that have come on the show since. Because they would have never done it willingly. They wouldn't have, because if they were going to do it willingly, they would have done it on season 2 or 3, you know? And they didn't. They chose not to. RuPaul was very open about people not being on the show who were trans, because she said that's a different show. These are quotes. She also said athletes can still be athletes but they just can't go to the Olympics, you know, if they take performance enhancing drugs. And she saw T blockers and estrogen as alley-oops and performance enhancing drugs for drag queens or trans women. So that's just a brief history, just so it can be known. It's not in And Don't Fuck It Up the books, because, you know, they want their history to be told their way, but we're actually going to get facts out in the world too, because that's what we do as journalists.
Yes, that is the way that it was for many years. I do think people are capable of growing and evolving. And I think that RuPaul has clearly changed her stance and probably learned a lot in the years since then. And the show obviously has changed a lot as well.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying RuPaul... Sorry, go ahead.
And there's been a plethora of trans excellence, you know, walking through the doors of RuPaul's Drag Race since then.
Yeah,
and Peppermint is definitely someone who blazed a trail by getting in there, and she did it at a great time in the season as well. Mm-hmm. And of course, because it's the way that, you know, the drag community is in real life, all the other girls are like, work. Great.
Yeah.
No one's like, you can't do drag because you're trans. That's like such an outside like mindset that has that I've never witnessed within the drag community, like, ever.
Yeah,
since,
if anything,
that began 1,000 years ago.
The trans girls are more revered in a dressing room. And they're more respected, and they're the ones that were like, I don't want to go after her. She's going to get all the money because that's the one that everybody loves. Mm-hmm. Don't make me go after Crystal Summers ever. I don't want it to happen. But saying RuPaul learned and maybe changed her stance on this, I think might be a little off base, because RuPaul always knew. She knew, and it was just her personal preference to not have them on her show. More facts. She knew. RuPaul always knew. On the main stage, RuPaul now looks lovely.
I'm glad it's different now.
Me too.
Yes, on the main stage, RuPaul, sparkly fringe, gunmetal dress, purple lip, Persian rose hair.
This is a WBV. Because remember, Delta talks about ordering new wigs and stuff. Yeah. This is a WBV. And I would like to commend Zaldi because he took a sow's ear and made a silk purse. It looks like sequin dot fabric in the close-up, because when you cut sequin dot fabric into fringe and then you pull it, it rolls on itself perfectly. And I
Yeah.
looked closely. This is sequin dot. And if you like lay it right in the right pattern on the hip, look at the dot. It's like
I
they
love
took
it.
one of the cheapest fabrics and made it look amazing.
I love it very much. It's fucking cool.
It's great. RuPaul looks so good. The hair is classic Delta beauty.
Up and out, honey.
Michelle
and it's
is
Persian rose, right? Is the color?
Persian rose, correct? Yes.
That's sort of rose gold, pink, kind of tinted hair. So gorge.
There's no gold in it. It's a rose, a dusty rose.
Quartz.
Yeah, it is a quartz. Dusty rose with a lighter powder pink quartzy highlight through it. I think Vanity would be proud of that
Absolutely.
description. Also, RuPaul has bangles. And Michelle is giving Madonna 80s, kind
Sure.
of. She's got
Yeah.
a glove on. She's got a leather. The hair, though, is giving like USO girl, not Madonna.
In that one video where Christina Aguilera is herself 3 times, she's the brunette one.
Fully. Yes.
Candyman, Candyman. Now
Sweet
we are
sugar
back
RuPaul man.
for Night of 1,000 Madonna. Night of 1,000 Madonnas, the redemption. Oh heavens. Oh,
Girl.
let us pray. Let us pray.
Girl. Candace Kane on the panel, looking lovely.
Gorgeous. And also Dennis O'Hare.
They asked Candace who she would play in Snatch Game, and she does a sickening Betty Davis.
Mm-hmm.
Candace is just an asset in any room you put her in, and a shining light. And I love that she's there on the episode where Pep comes out as trans too, because it's representation that
Absolutely.
we need as a community.
Also,
Now,
Dennis O'Hare at one point, I don't remember when, says tucking is barbaric. And I'm happy to report that that's a quote of me, because Dennis O'Hare wanted to do research for his character, Elizabeth Taylor, on American Horror Story. And so reached out to me, and we like had lunch and talked about like drag. And I was like, I don't tucking is barbaric. And so
you don't.
so he's quoted that on this show. So I felt very validated by that. What privilege.
You felt seen and you were heard throughout the land.
Let it be known. All right, here we go. Night of 1,000 Madonnas. Who's up first? Aja.
She does Who's That Girl World Tour. I think it was 84. Red and black skirt jacket with ruffles. La Isla Bonita. This is good. The hair's not right at all.
Also, I feel like this fabric is unforgiving. Because I have clothes made out of this fabric, and it wrinkles if you look at it sideways. It will wrinkle so fast. It's a very, I mean, I don't know if this is an exact replica. Can we go back to the Madonna side by side? To me, I mean, is that show costume more like a...
It's given party dress, not Madonna. Like,
and I'm like, this is when you get a chance to do an impersonation.
Get the hair, get the outfit. They get it both right.
You get to
and
do stuff that you wouldn't normally do. Like, you get to look a little crazy and a little like different than yourself. She should have wore that little black boot.
Yep.
Why not? It's weird, but it's what she was fucking wearing.
And wear the Who's That Girl hair. Have the mole. Was there a giant mole? I would have done a giant mole.
Give us that weird cropped, bleached 80s Madonna hair. Like, go for it.
Yes.
And instead of the belt that every drag queen has, we all have this belt.
We do.
I have a few of that belt. It's Madonna has on like a little like mini corset, like a little corset belt.
Yeah, it's almost there. I'd say it's a C plus B minus.
Yeah.
I think Aja could have done. Aja's worn this hair a lot. She has it in purple. She has it in blonde. She got it in blue. She wears this hair a lot on this season. I think it was the time to show her doing something different, and she didn't. Now Alexis as Breathless Mahoney is poured into this liquid sequin dress, looking pretty spot on.
Love this.
Yeah. The hair could have been a little bigger, but it's fine.
But look at how small Madonna's hair is.
I said what I said.
Did I
stutter, bitch?
Alexis Michelle, you nailed it. Listen, it's not like I'm gonna drag up the what Madonna did. It's like, no, this is what Madonna did. That
she
is
gives
successful to me.
The face is Stone Cold Carter face. She doesn't give the Alexis smile or beauty.
Breathless.
She gives Madonna.
Actress.
This is Breathless Mahoney. Perfect.
Gorgeous. Simplicity. Edited. Perfection. The nail is just like a perfect red nail. This isn't a commentary on the look. It is just the look, and she looks fucking wonderful. The
only thing she could have done to improve it was have like an oxygen tank at the top, just because she's breathless, you know, and to add some humor. But other than that, 100% perfection.
And she can perform "Leave Me Breathless" by the Corrs.
No.
In this outfit, that'll be her number at the
fully.
Bar later.
Let's leave me breathless. Good idea. You're so funny. Peppermint comes out as Madonna Material Girl.
Material Girl.
I wash your nana boots. She comes out waving cash, dollars in her titty. And this is perfection other than the hair. This gives more Marilyn than Madonna. And the hair is the only difference in the outfit, really. So it does make a difference. To me, anyway. So I give this a 90-95.
Yes. And honestly, if we're going to compare this to Shea Coulee's Madonna, which, listen,
I like
this
this
has
one
been
better.
done since the beginning of time. I think these jewels are better.
They're crystal and not AB. Shea's wearing AB, which makes all the difference. Because ABs aren't diamonds. They're crystals. These could be diamonds.
Yes. And also just the shape and the line of that necklace is more similar to what Madonna's got going on. The dress is perfection.
Mm-hmm.
The gloves, she's not wearing gloves.
She's wearing a sleevelet.
Right. She's got her hands out, which
she need a text.
Right. In this day and age, you have to have a texting hand.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, it's true. Madonna wasn't in a 613 platinum in this video.
No, she had her own hair. It's the one thing that modernized it.
Yeah.
She did the 613 platinum for Breathless at the Oscars, which is what I probably would have done for the Madonna moment, the Bob Mackie. I know I said I would have done music last season, but I would have done a Mackie if I had the moment.
I would have done confessions on the fucking dance floor. Hung up that fucking pink leotard with the fucking red hair. That's what I would have done, and I'm shocked no one did it.
I don't want to be that girl, but that leotard was orchid, not pink.
All right, Orchid Annie, little Orchid Annie.
Oh, Shea Coulee comes out. And
this is what gets me, because Shea Coulee walks out in the Material Girl outfit, and then it cuts to Michelle Visage. Looking personally... Wait, let's get Michelle Visage's face. Look at Michelle Visage's face. Personally offended.
Like someone tripped her child in front of her.
And it is like... You guys, it's within your control to make sure this doesn't happen. So why are you so mad?
They knew it was going to happen because they made the girls start submitting pictures after this. And they let it happen because they wanted this drama. Because what? Comparison is the thief of joy. And they don't want joy. What?
Who said that quote?
I did, bitch. I don't know who said it first, but it's true. When you compare other girls to each other, you can't just give a compliment and say, "Oh, this realness." Comparison is the thief of joy.
Again, we're getting 613 hair. Well, I mean, we're actually getting like a white platinum hair here. And she's also added chains to the necklace. And she's commenting on it with a black glove and a black shoe, which I think takes away from the sort of
Madonna.
recreation of the look.
Yeah.
I like that she added the white stole.
I like the dress that the black bow is lined with black to bring in the glove. She looks beautiful. I give her a 100% on the look, but for fitting the docket, I give her an 80. Just because she did take too many liberties with a very specific look. Now, Trinity.
Next up is Trinity the truck trailer.
This is correct. She looks great. She's doing the Met Gala Madonna, the brunette, very severe bob, Givenchy, tailored look.
The hair is in the wrong place. If she just yanked it back 1 inch, I'd be happier.
She said, "You know what? I'm not covering my brow today. Wear long bang, heavy powder, head down, walk fast."
Because it's like, first of all, I get so confused that this is the Madonna that you want to do. You have the Madonna universe to choose from, and you're like, you know what? She did that one red carpet once where she wore black hair. I want to do that.
I mean, it's very like, it's a choice because she probably figured no one else would do it, but also it's current. It's very much Trinity style too. A hooker boot with a little blazer. Trinity loves a blazer. I've seen her closet. She loves blazers.
Yeah, so she
and
chose
by closet,
a
I mean a room
that sort of went with her own aesthetic, rather than like a classic Madonna. I mean, I just like, if you Google Madonna, I want to see what pictures come up.
This ain't on the first page, I'll tell you that. But she does look great.
This is like finding a look that matches my aesthetic, or finding a look that matches something I kind of own already and then styling it into it. Rather than being like, I get to fucking be Madonna.
You know what would have been a good Madonna too? Like a swept away.
Yes, bitch.
That would have been a good Madonna.
Evita. I mean, there's so many just like iconic moments.
Roxy already did a really good Evita.
Oh, yeah. And I did it better than Madonna. Now, they put Nina Bonina up next.
Ooh. And
they cut to Ross Matthews going,
They cut to Ross Matthews finding out like he ordered a cheeseburger without, where's the cheese? He goes, it's that face. It's not what he wanted. It's not what he ordered. He's sending it back to the kitchen.
It looked different online.
Honestly. And honestly, when they say in the judging that Trinity's look was more tailored, and the fact that Trinity's name was Taylor back then, it's kind of funny because this looks like a shirt and less of a blazer, and it needed to be a blazer. It needed structure. Otherwise, it just looked like kind of flimsy.
Right.
Is this hair better for you as Madonna?
No. Trinity's wig is a better wig. There's more hair in it. It's also the right length. It just, the placement of that bang needed to be middle of the forehead to really give that.
Yeah. Michelle is also casting judgment with a simple blink. That's it. They just show her blinking once.
Mad.
Mad.
Very
pressed.
upset that someone else
probably,
had the same idea as someone else.
Probably still has the cease and desist in her purse from Madonna. About telling her not to Vogue anymore or bleach her hair. Sasha comes out as Dita, Madonna's erotica period, as a Germanesque dominatrix.
This is cool. It's a cool reference.
Yeah, not mad. Not mad.
Absolutely. She really went there with the hair. She really, I mean, I love this. And it's an iconic Madonna moment.
Yeah, 100 out of 100, I'd say.
Yeah.
Pheromone comes out as Super Bowl Madonna 2012. The Cleopatra gilded gold with black accents with her cape, and she chooses to do the reveal this time.
Yes, she does the fucking reveal. Audio department be damned.
This might be a Perry Meek.
The headpiece is exquisite. I mean, this is doing a recreation and just taking every detail and go. Is that? I mean, she's
Looks
got
beautiful.
the Isis,
and then she's got another little capelet underneath it too.
Yes, this is incredible. Well done.
Yeah, really well done.
Pheromone.
100%. Cynthia Lee Fontaine gives the Living for Love Matador look where Madonna fell at that one performance. And it's very well done, but her makeup looks like she failed to highlight her upper lip, like in the Cupid's bow.
Yeah.
And it's and she did the chin highlight and then the up the jaw under the cheek contour. So it's giving mustachioed man.
Okay. I'm also
Like-
I take umbrage with the hair.
Yeah.
You-
It's Zorro on
Listen,
T-blockers fully. I
I'm
can't.
very the girl that, like, if the outfit is kind of hinting at what you're going for, at least get the hair right. At least do the fucking hair.
Let the wig do the work for you. Get that right, and a lot
Yes.
will be forgiven. I don't know how many times I have to say it, girls.
Because yes, the outfit isn't exact, but it does give you the feeling of what Madonna was doing. But the
Fully.
hair just isn't. Madonna's never worn hair like that. I mean, well, maybe she has. I don't know, but not that day.
And why didn't somebody come out with like David Banda and the twins, like and Mercy and Lourdes and all her kids, like the
Yeah.
Madonna Rainbow Tribe? That would have been a good one too.
Yeah. Now, Valentina, she takes the night for me on this one.
Oh, you like
It's-
the erotica?
It's bold. It's brilliant. It's such a good reference. It's
She
so well
nails the
done.
pose with the little purse. It's Madonna on the back of the erotica book, I think, with the black bars censoring her puswacha and breasticle area. She's the body lotion. She must have taken this formula from Carmen Carrera because this is the
She's
same
got
glow
that
that
Carrera
Carmen has.
glow.
Mm-hmm.
How did she
Oh.
stick these to her body, do you think?
Don't they show her ripping them off her later?
Is
And-
it tape?
I don't know.
'Cause
We're gonna
I'm
take a
trying
break
to
and find out.
I'm trying to figure out how to do this, and
It's
it
not
looks
hard.
difficult.
No, it's not. You need you need to alcohol swab the area free of makeup before, and then take my dick tape, double
Mhm.
it on itself, a little bit of spray adhesive wouldn't hurt either, and then
Just to-
stick it on your chest, and then lay down on the floor, put pressure on it for 30 seconds, and then it'll be on there until you coconut oil it off.
Good to know. Material girl, why don't we take a break and we'll be right back.
We are back. And the safe girls
are
for this
back.
week.
Thing in a material world.
Material world. And I. Trinity, Aja, Valentina, and Shay are all safe.
None of you caused a commotion. You're safe. They didn't want to have the conversation again about, oh, let's choose the same Madonna, because it was clearly a fluke and a coincidence. So they just they just exited from the stage, the girls who had doubled looks.
This is sloppy producing, though. Or is it good producing? Because I'll argue both ways. The sloppy producing is they should have checked the outfits for beforehand. The good producing is they checked and they figured out that there were doubles and they used it as a plot point. But nowadays, this wouldn't happen.
No.
I don't think. Because
I
they make you
think-
submit pictures of every outfit and sketches now sometimes. They're very
Yeah.
anal about it.
I think what happened, I of course don't know what happened, but I think what happened is they asked the girls, But they asked them once they had already started preparing their packages, like, what are you doing for Madonna? And then it was like, I'm doing Material Girl and I'm not changing because I had an outfit made and it cost hundreds of dollars. Like, I'm not going to change it. So they were like, well, at least there's not 5 girls doing it. So we'll just go with it.
Mm-hmm. And nowadays they also pull Getty images that they have to clear. And that's what they give the girls the options to do it off of. They say, well, if there's no picture of it that we can clear, you can't do that look.
Do you think they couldn't clear Hung Up by Madonna?
I'm not sure. Here's the thing. Could they not clear it, or did they not want to clear it?
Were you silent or were you silenced?
Baby, you know I'm never silent.
Who's having that conversation?
The Mom Plus Gold people.
On the Discord.
A quiet night at paywall.
When I go back for All Winners and they do Madonna and I'm not allowed to do Hung Up, I'm going to be so pissed.
You're going to hung up on them.
But anyway.
The judges have some critiques. They loved Alexis's upward momentum, and they said she looks gorgeous, and her Liza was spot on. Top marks.
I feel momentum with you. Keep it up.
No,
Peppermint keeps wearing pink.
Mm-hmm. And then RuPaul also is telling her friend Michelle, when Michelle says, I wouldn't even know it was NeNe unless I heard the bloop. And then Ru's like, no, I made that joke first.
I invented that.
Yeah. And so RuPaul literally says, in fairness, I'm better. Like, whose fairness? All of a sudden this show is fair, Ru? Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Okay,
girl. Right. Don't come the raw prawn with me.
Sasha, they loved her looks. And they loved that she took an old character and an older reference and made it palatable for today's audience.
This was kind of
Marlena.
An insult when Michelle said, kids today don't know. She's wrong. Kids do know. It's just some don't and some are dumb. Like when they rag Aja for her pronunciation of whoever she said wrong. Like Aja knew. She may not have known how to say it, but she knew. They always try to make younger people seem like they're dumb. And as a 28-year-old, I'm offended by that.
I'm offended that you just are pretending that you're
What'd you think of Farrah? What'd you think of Farrah?
I don't think all young people are dumb.
Well, Michelle just said it.
It is.
She said they don't know.
It's just frustrating sometimes when people of any age aren't interested in learning references from the past. And that can exist at any age. Someone who's just like, I don't need to learn about Marlena Dietrich, even though the internet exists.
I mean, some people don't think they need to learn about Mae West because they saw you, or they don't realize that Miss Piggy was kind of based on Mae West too, you know?
Sure.
Which is me.
Farrah Moen.
Gorgeous. But her Snatch game her runway was gorgeous, but her Snatch game was equally as bad as
it didn't
the gorgeousness.
Work out.
No, it didn't. And this was funny because I remember I think I was the one that told Gigi, girl, someone did you on Snatch Game, and she was gagged. And then we saw how it turned out, and it was like,
Yeah, it didn't really work out. Nina Bonina is Ross says he would have liked the look if he didn't see Trinity's look first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And her Snatch game was great, though.
Snatch game, yeah.
So I kind of feel like she definitely won't be in the bottom because her Snatch kept RuPaul laughing the whole time.
Yeah.
Cynthia is told by Candace that she likes the Madonna look, but Michelle brings up the same issue that I had about the mustache. And the tits weren't as big, and the judges just thought it was bad.
Michelle said, Sofia Vergara has bigger tits than I do. And you didn't even wear a big titty bra.
It's kind of like when Naomi did New York. And it just like, it flopped and floundered. There was nothing,
it didn't really hit.
There was nothing great about it. Like there was not even a shining moment of greatness that they allowed us to see for us to go, well, she didn't do that bad. She did bad.
Yeah.
The winner of the challenge is Alexis Michelle, and she wins a $2,000 dazzling prize package from Sparkles Rhinestones.
Aurora Borealis. Crystal. Aurora Borealis.
Oh,
Crystal. Topaz.
Aurora Borealis. Morianus.
What is about
Aurora Morianus.
What is it? Turquoise.
Topaz. Smoked citrine.
Ooh, yeah. Canary?
No, the yellow is what's the yellow one? The yellow is citrine, I think. Green is they have peridot.
Ooh, yes.
What's the blue one? The blue one is
Aquamarine.
there's aquamarine, but there's a darker blue too. It's like
Cerule.
no, it starts with a C though. What is it? Like Circe or
Cerise.
I forget. No, not a Reese.
Cerise.
No. Damn.
Well,
Anyway. No.
let us know in the comments.
Bermuda. It's Bermuda blue.
Bermuda.
Bermuda.
We love it. Alexis Michelle will be putting those $2,000 worth of stones to use. We know it. She designed that stone pattern.
Stones are for ugly girls.
What is a
We ain't
bloomer?
We ain't forgotten you, Kimora. We love you. We see you. From the
safe
front and the
dolls.
back.
The safe dolls are deemed to be Sasha, Nina, and Farrah. And the bottom two are Peppermint and Cynthia Lee Fontaine. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Peppermint
and I think
says, I'm worried for Cynthia right now.
I feel like Peppermint's in the bottom only because they already had Farrah and Cynthia in the bottom.
Sure.
But Farrah, her runway look saved her.
Oh, it was really strong, yeah.
Yeah.
The song
The
is
lips-
Music by Madonna.
Then Peppermint says, I'm about to do the thing that I know how to do the best.
Yeah.
And she ain't wrong because we've all seen Pep in the bars before the shows and the after. Pep knows what
Foolish.
she's doing.
Mhm.
And when she hikes that skirt up, you know you're about to
Fancy
get the
footwork.
business. You
Fancy
know you're about to get
footwork
the
is impending.
and then when she drives to the other side of the stage to get that rifle off the wall, and then she cocks it and shoots Cynthia dead like a mercy kill of a deer that she had just run over.
Is that what she does?
That was still yeah, she shoots Cynthia.
Oh my god.
It's great. And I remember texting Pep and just going, bitch, when you shot her, it was over. But the lip sync is great. Cynthia does a split in the exact same spot that she did one the week before.
Yeah.
I feel like on this season so far, we've seen everything that we've seen of Cynthia.
Yeah.
She's grown as an artist since then. She's a wonderful woman, but this was not her time. And her and Peppermint hug and embrace. And then Cynthia makes her exit and says, see you later, mis amores. Cuckoo. And she slaps that ass.
Yeah, Peppermint really dominated. I mean, she also had like such a sense of humor with her dance moves. But it was also really well done. It was like one of those really great Drag Race lip syncs.
If you pull out the JJ Fad and the Running Man, RuPaul will be pleased.
If it's appropriate. If it's during You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman, it won't work.
No, that's lyrical ballet territory.
Well, we like to get a little bit behind the scenes tea. Vanna, Saint
Yes.
Cartier, Van Cartier, Bouvier, Johnson, Jackson, Wilson. She's sweet and she's refreshing with a little twist and a top 2 diva from this season 9. She is our Peppermint Pundit.
Harlem Cleopatra coming at you with my rings on. Harlem Cleopatra coming at you with my rings on. Harlem Cleopatra.
You were kind of one of the first assassins because you're in your Madonna look, and I remember texting you this night when you did the shotgun thing at Cynthia Lee Fontaine and you pulled the trigger of that imaginary gun. You must have known that you won at that point and it was over.
I felt like it could be.
You were so good, bitch. When your sisters have to pick up the phone and be like, the first word is bitch. I remember it. I was like, oh, Pep just killed it.
I part of me was and I don't know if it's because I was excited to perform like and do the lip sync or if it's because I was afraid that like there were so many other things that were going through my head that gave me paranoia, and the only thing I could control was my performance, like my lip
Sure.
sync. Like I could do that. And so that was the only thing I had control over. I'd heard so many things before about like this thing might be fixed or they edited a different way. Like, but if I slay this lip sync, that's what people are going to see. And
Right.
so I was in there. I don't care if I felt like I won. I don't care if I felt secure or confident. I was doing that lip sync. I said, "Oh, I'm lip syncing today," just because I could control that. No matter whether I was in the bottom or the top, I was. That's why I'm hardly in Untucked, because I was always
Learning.
having dance rehearsal and learning the thing in the back. I would like leave and
Even
go
when
and
you're in the
rehearse.
top.
Yeah, even when I was in the top, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go learn. I would talk for a minute because they like you have to talk for a few minutes in Untucked. I was like, okay, fine. What were we talking about? And we would talk about it, and then I would get up and go and do the songs for the rest of the time. And so then by the time I would get to the stage, if Rue was like, Peppermint, you're in the bottom, I was like, I'm ready.
Good.
And so that's
Good,
what
I'm
it
ready.
was.
Harlem Cleopatra coming at you with my rings on.
Thanks, Pep. What a woman.
I have a feeling
That we're
we
due for a break.
haven't seen the last of Miss Cynthia Lee Fontaine. So why don't we take a break and we'll be right back.
I want to talk more about your feelings.
I have a feeling we haven't seen the last of Untucked. Did you watch Untucked?
I did. I loved it. This is the girls saying the same things that we said in Untucked, being like, the hair was different. And Trinity does not take kindly to this unsolicited advice from Aja, who's also sporting hair that's very different.
Well, that's the thing. Trinity accepts the critique because Aja's like, let me tell you one thing about your outfit. Your hair should have been a Betty Page bang and it's not the right length. And Trinity absorbs all of it and she takes it. And then she's like, well, you're sitting here telling me this and your hair is wrong and your dress is wrong. So this is advice that she wouldn't have proffered if it weren't, thrust upon her from Ms. Aja.
Then we get to the talk about edges from Shay and Aja teaching Trinity, and Trinity's like, is it like color spray? Which a lot of wigs, when you get them and they're human, they have like shorter hair around the front, baby hairs, edges, breakage. And a lot of women can learn a lot from drag queens about how to style these because, women get breakage a lot from over flat iron use or postpartum loss, and you get baby hairs. So sometimes you need to decide which way those hairs going to go, forward or back.
Yeah.
Some people say if you ain't a baby, you shouldn't have baby hairs, but it also helps conceal a dirty lace.
Oh.
But some girls, like I was at Hardware Bar, and there was a performer on stage who looked like her edges were laid down with a frittata. They were so crunchy. I won't name her, but it was not Jan, and it also was not Izzy Uncut or Britta.
We'll bleep it. Who was it? Oh, okay.
Terrible. And I met a season 16 girl too.
Don't tell me.
She was so good. Oh, I won't. I don't like to ruin things for anybody but myself.
I just want to take Trinity's wig and just move it back like 1 inch. That's all I want to do.
Her drag is almost valid.
If I had a time machine, I would warp back into that room and I would sneak up behind that couch and just go to that wig. And then she
Now-
looked perfect.
Yeah, honestly. Now, who do you think, because Trinity and Shay think that their Madonna looks are better than the duplicates of Peppermint and NeNe. I kind of think Peppermint's look is better than Shay's for this one, but I do agree that Trinity's look takes the cake from NeNe.
I agree.
But Alexis is toasting Cynthia for her positive outlook on life this week, which is the nicest way to say you're going home, girl.
Yes. L'chaim. We're
Is
going to
Shay's
raise a toast.
is Shay's hair Trinity's Amanda Lepore hair from the week before?
Or from this day.
Oh yeah,
Or from this episode, from the day before.
I'm gonna ask.
It could be. I mean, it's a good wig. It's not exactly what Madonna was doing, but I mean, there's, I guess, room for liberties. NeNe and Farrah, there is a moment to talk about Eureka because it sort of happened at the very end of the episode last time. So the girls didn't really get a chance to like unpack that. And, you know, Aja's like, yeah, you know, Eureka was kind of annoying and she was kind of loud, but we miss her. We love her.
Mhm.
And Shay says, and we'll miss her tongue pops because that was our way of keeping time in the workroom.
NeNe gets a video message from her mother, and Shay, for as much as she is the ire of Nina's interviews a lot, in the chair for Drag Race, Shay is a wonderful supporter for her sisters. And she says, if you get down on yourself one more time, I'm going to kick your ass. And
Yeah.
it's nice to see that. It's nice to see, like, you know, sisterhood even in the face of non-sisterhood.
She's definitely being sisterhood here because it's like, you know what? Like, I support you and I know that you're going through a difficult time, but this is it. And I'm not gonna just like hold your hand anymore. Like you have to change your approach because you're actually doing well in the competition. So I can't keep comforting you.
Mhm.
You need to just go with it and kick everybody's ass. Which I thought was sweet. I mean, Shay's got deep winner energy this whole season. I
Fully.
think the girls all revere her very much, and she's got winner energy to me.
I mean, she was one of the few I followed before she was on Drag Race.
Yeah,
So
she's iconic.
I think everybody kind of held her in that regard. Aja, Farrah, and Peppermint step outside to talk about how Alexis is going to go crazy if
They're
she doesn't win the
smoking.
Yeah, the smoking girls.
They are smoking. 10-7.
They may not show it, but they're
They call
smoking.
it taking a 10-7.
Yes, they do. Sasha is giving Cynthia some power by holding her hand and putting her hand on her heart before she lip syncs. She calls it a power hold.
Mm-hmm. I don't think
And
Peppermint is smoking, is she?
Trinity says they were not in the same wig.
Oh, okay. I love that Farrah sometimes talks shit. She's so like sort of like demure and like withdrawn, and then she gets out smoking a cigarette. She's like, "Oh my god, bitch! Alexis will lose her mind if she doesn't fucking win."
She looks like her wig was shit. Her outfit was shit. We love a two-faced girl. We love it's Raven did it on season 2. She's like, I would never call you shit. Raven was the template. Yeah. It's reality TV. Nobody says you have to tell the truth on it.
Right.
And speaking of that
Farrah's
wasn't a
so
segue.
fucking pretty. God
She
damn.
really is. Fucking I just got distracted by her beauty, literally.
She's just out in the daylight, just remarkably gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. I
Well,
can day walk too, but it's best when there's an eclipse.
well, Ms. Cynthia Lee Fontaine is sent her packing papers, and she left
Can we
a
get
great...
tracking on that, please?
She left a great impression on this season. Sorry, we've done 2 episodes today. I'm now unable to form sentences.
Girl, I gotta
She
go to a
has
show.
left an indelible...
Hey, so special announcement next week, October 20th. Sorry, next month. They know she went home. It's like the 3rd time.
I know. I just love her. She's fucking
Me too.
cool. I really
She's a
like
good
her.
sister.
And I have a
Very-
feeling we haven't seen the last of Miss Cynthia Lee Fontaine. Anyway, you were saying...
We're doing a special show in New York City, in Queens, Monday, October 23rd. Race Chaser Live is coming at you.
We are, and it's going to be an evening of discussion, dissection, and dissemination. There will be a little hot goss thrown in, and a very special guest, Ms. Lux Noir London, is going to be with us. We're going to have some Spit Crew boys. We're going to have stunt shows shenanigans, too. And if you've never seen our podcast live, you don't want to miss it.
Get your tickets now at www.queenstheatre.org. That's THEATRE.org.
And there are VIP tickets available for a special Unplugged VIP experience, okay? More than just a photo op. So if you're feeling very VIP, snatch up those VIP tickets.
And we would like to thank you so much for joining us for Race Chaser Classic this week.
Doom, 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 doom.
I'm Willam.
And I'm Alaska.
How about you write a little review of our podcast on your favorite podcast app? And don't forget to subscribe. Take a moment, leave us a rating. A good one.
And you can sign up for Mom Plus at mompodcasts.plus. You get access to all of our mom shows ad-free, many of them a day early, plus exclusive bonus episodes and monthly video episodes of this podcast, Race Chasems.
You can follow the dolls on Instagram and Twitter at Willam, at The Only Alaska 5000, and our Race Chaser account is at Race Chaser Pod. Our Mom Podcast Instagram and TikTok account is at Mom Podcasts.
And email us anytime, racechaserpodcast@gmail.com.
And we'll be back next week with more discussion, dissection, and dissemination.
I should have been Black China.
Race Chaser is not endorsed by World of Wonder, Paramount Media Networks, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only.
RuPaul's Drag Race and all names, pictures, audio, and video clips are registered trademarks and or copyrights of their respected trademark and or copyright holders. Mom! To get access to our monthly video episodes and tons of bonus content, sign up for Mom Plus Gold at mompodcasts.plus.
Hosted by Alaska and Willam.
And produced by Big Dipper.
Editing and sound design by Will Pitts.
Executive produced by Willam, Alaska, Big Dipper, Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey.
Our theme song is by Alaska Thunderfuck 5000.
Who, me?